What up, y'all? It is your boy Remix Reek, back again, Panache Talk Podcast. And this episode is about the Kansas City Chiefs victory parade. Yeah, that's crazy. So for those who do know, you know what happened. But for those who don't, it's supposed to be a day of celebration, the day that, you know, every Super Bowl champ has their parade in their city, celebrating their victory at the Super Bowl. So it was just like any other parade, everybody having a good time. Then two or three fools start acting up, and 30 people got injured, and one person got shot. So I'm gonna play the video footage. Then I'm gonna talk about it for a while. Then I'm gonna get into details of what like really happened after, me reading the articles and stuff. Okay.
A mass shooting at the Kansas City Super Bowl victory parade has left one person dead and nearly 24 people with gunshot wounds.
The rapid gunfire sent thousands of panicked fans running for their lives. In an instant, the sound of joyous cheers and joyful chants were replaced with the sound of screams and sirens. Tragically, at least 8 young children, excited fans of the Chiefs, were among those wounded.
We have team coverage of this deadly shooting. Chris Wolf gathering reaction for us tonight. But first, here's what we know about today's attack. It was nearing the end of the Chiefs' victory parade. Hundreds of thousands had gathered in downtown Kansas City to cheer on the team, when suddenly phones capture the gunshots in the crowd just outside of Union Station.
We just heard this big, loud bang, and everyone was just told to get down on the ground and get close. So I grabbed my son and we got close to the fence.
Police swarmed the area near the old train station, taking 2 men into custody, while this video shows spectators tackling a third man as he tries to get away through the crowd. Paul Contreras was one of those good Samaritans.
I heard somebody yelling to stop this guy, tackle him. He got close to me. I got the right angle on him, and I hit him from behind. And when I hit him from behind, I either jarred the gun out of his hand or out of his sleeve.
Sadly, one person was killed during the shooting. She's been identified as Lisa Lopez Galvan, a mother of 2. Her son was also hurt but is okay. 2 of her nieces are still hospitalized. And they are just some of the 24 others wounded or hurt during this gunfire, many of them children.
We have had 12 patients that we have treated, 11 of which are children with 9 gunshot wounds. None of those patients, all of those patients we expect to have a full recovery.
At least 2 adults, though, remain in critical condition tonight. And while no motive for the shooting has been announced, it may be the result of a dispute between armed attendees in the huge crowd. KC's mayor saying what many Americans are feeling tonight.
Parades, rallies, schools, movies, it seems like almost nothing is safe.
And Mayor Lucas says that 800 uniformed police officers were there at that celebration today, but that just didn't deter at least one shooter from opening fire. Sure.
All right. Yeah, see, that's crazy, man. So I'm gonna read in details like what happened, and what they determined. But before I get into that, I just want to say one thing. Me personally, I don't go to events like that because free in my life is always equal bad experience. I give you an example. In 2009, I went to a go-go. A go-go in DC is like it's an event where people play live bands, and it's like a different culture of music, but it was free, and there was a whole bunch of people outside. It was outside on the field, and guess what happened? As soon as it was over or getting ready to be over, people started shooting, and a lot of my buddies, there ain't nobody die, but a lot of them got shot, like shot in the leg, shot grazed in the head. A lot of me, I was ducking, crawling like I'm Call of Duty. I'm not trying to get shot. Look, I'm a small body. I don't even know if I could take one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But ever since then, and this is like 2009. I'm probably like 20. Yeah, I'm like 20 years old, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to no more free stuff. You know, I always think outside of the box. Like, where there's a lot of people, if something goes down in here, what's my quickest escape route? I don't know if anybody else thinks militant like that, but like, I don't never want nothing bad to happen, but I always be having like put like scenarios in my head randomly. If something go down, what would I do? If this, that's when I'm around a whole lot of people. Like, I don't know if y'all think like that's a terrible way to live, and it is. But hey, if you want to survive nowadays, you never know what to expect. I mean, it was a parade for everybody to celebrate. 2, 3 knuckleheads got into it and they started shooting. They didn't think about nothing or nobody else's lives at all. They didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't black, to my knowledge. Nah, but they wasn't black, or it just like some knuckleheads, man. But I'm going to go ahead and read some of this information. All right, so I'm just going to skim through some of it because some of it's just a whole bunch like run-on sentences for real, for real. So, all right, Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves said there was no link to terrorism or homegrown extremism in Wednesday's shooting after the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory rally. She said it was a personal dispute in which other people were injured. So that means, A, B, and C got into it, and then it just got crazy from there. It wasn't no terrorism. It wasn't but they probably get charged for terrorism. I tell you that. You do some shit like that, kids get injured. You're gonna sit in jail till you're dead. Like, and you're gonna think about it, and you're gonna wish you probably right now wishing you never got into it with that person or nothing ever happened. But just think about where you're at, bro. It's hundreds of thousands of people out there, and you start shooting like somebody else getting hit. One person got killed, and unfortunately it was a woman, and she was a DJ for the radio station. This is crazy. Like, her name was Lisa Lopez Galvin. She was a Kansas City area radio DJ, died after being shot at the Chiefs victory rally, and her employer was the KKFI radio 90.1 FM. And they said on their Facebook, it is with sincere sadness, an extremely heavy and broken heart that we let our community know that KKFI DJ Lisa Lopez, host of Taste Tejano, lost her life. And that's what they shared on their Facebook. Yeah, see, man, this is crazy. So, more than 20 people were injured. 19 people treated for gunshot wounds. 11 of them was kids. Like, this is crazy. Biden says, President Biden says the shooting should shock us, shame us into acting, and urges Congress to enact gun laws. I don't even feel like it's the gun laws. It's people. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And it doesn't matter if you make every gun illegal in the United States. That's not going to stop people from shooting. It doesn't. Drugs are illegal. Doesn't stop people from doing it. Breaking the law is illegal. It doesn't stop people from breaking the law. There's got to be something we can do, but that's not going to be it. Because I tell you this, I'm a believer in the Second Amendment right, a right to bear arms and protect yourself. People just need better understanding. Like, they need to learn how to think before they do. A lot of people don't think before they do stuff. Me, personally, I'm a person that thinks before they do a lot of stuff. And it kept me out of it have kept me out of jail for years, man. But this is a sad story. Comment what y'all think. Matter of fact, I got a little bit more to add because I see it's some players that had something to say, like Chiefs wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He offers to help the Kansas City shooting victims, and he tweeted, is there any chance anyone can help them get in touch with these kids or families? So I'm sure he wants to help or do something, that could make things better. Like, cause it's just sad, you know. 30 people was injured. People can't even go out and have a good time, and that's why countries be looking at us all crazy, like Americans, just a regular day in America. I seen the top 3 countries for like serial killings. It was like number 3 was like someplace in Africa. They had like a couple, like 100 and something, and I think the second one was it was some country in Europe, and they had like 200, 300 something for serial killings. And you know what we had? We had fucking number 1 America, 3,000 and something. Like, I just don't know what it is. It might be something in the water, something in the food, because it's a lot of stuff of food that's banned in other countries, but not banned here. But it's crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on my road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get there. But yeah, it's your boy Remix Reek, and I'm gone, y'all.